Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. The fact that you're willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to watch my reviews really does mean the world to me. You guys are the best, you guys are awesome. And today, we're going to be reviewing the new Netflix series Goop Labs with Gwyneth Paltrow. Now for those of you that don't know, Goop Labs is actually a company founded by Gwyneth Paltrow, and it's very alternative. And if you actually want to know more about this company, then I seriously suggest you watch Janssens' video. It's beautiful. Like, honestly, one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. And when I found out that they were making this Netflix series, I got super excited because of that video that Janssens had made in the past. And so I was so ready to watch this Netflix series because honestly, Janssens' video makes the company just seem absolutely crazy. And the company is absolutely crazy. It's incredible. So straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're new age or alternative, you're probably going to enjoy this series. If you're more traditional like I am, then you're not. Simple as that. It's very well shot, very well made, of a very high caliber. But let's start to jump into the episodes. I've written down notes here. I just want to read them to you. Okay, so so just so you guys know, at the beginning of every episode, they kind of give you this little write-up. It says, the following series is designed to entertain and inform, not provide medical advice. But all of the episodes are structured like they're giving you medical advice. So they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot before the series is even out. But that's okay, because honestly, this series is very entertaining for a lot of reasons. And we're going to just dive into that now. Episode 1 looks at psychedelic drugs and mushrooms and stuff like that. And in my opinion, a lot of the people that they chose to represent Goop in this episode, it just felt like they were looking for a reason to get high. And there were a few people I was like, okay, cool, yeah, okay, try psychedelics out. But like, personally, I'm not about that life at all for any reason. I don't think you should ever be taking psychedelic drugs or drinking enough that you're going to be intoxicated or anything like that. I think you need to be in total control of your body 100% of the time. But so many of these people are looking for something deeper or the meaning of life, and they're trying to do it through psychedelics. And honestly, personally, I just believe that's not the way to do it. But they do, so at first I was very skeptical about this episode, but then they do start to talk about PTSD and soldiers and stuff like that. And then I started to look at the episode in a more respectable, more mature light. But a lot of the episode was just, it felt like a lot of people just wanting to get high, to be 100% honest. Episode 2 was a lot more interesting. It was all about different breathing techniques and taking cold showers. I know it sounds weird, but this one was legitimately interesting. And whether you believe it or not, I'm still a little bit... honestly, I'm skeptical about everything in this series. I really am. But this one, to me, held the most validity, if that makes sense. They did cite a bunch of research, I haven't done research on the research. I'm going to in the future because I don't want to just say, oh, it makes sense. Yes. No, I haven't done the research yet. But to me, this is the most valid out of all of them. But this one was the most interesting episode by far. And if you're going to check out an episode where you think you might actually learn something, Episode 2 is the one for you. Episode 3, stuffing hated it. Honestly, I didn't even finish it. This episode was tasteless, in my opinion. It's all about vulvas and vaginas. It's about sexual liberation and the female body. There's literally this episode where they get a bunch of girls to sit around in a circle and they literally inspect each other's vaginas or vulvas. That's the episode. And they literally show vulvas on screen. And the moment I saw that, I was like, I skipped to the very next episode. I got, I think, 15 minutes into this episode, I skipped it. No, that's a little far. But I literally skipped this episode, I couldn't. It wasn't tasteful. It's vulgar. I don't want to have to look at that sort of stuff. Would highly recommend you skip this episode. To me, this is the thing. They were trying to paint it as this sexually liberating episode, discovering the female human body. To me, it was just glamorizing or romanticizing self-pleasure. And I believe it's very important to have a healthy sexual relationship. And I believe that God created sex to be fun and pleasurable and enjoyable. But he also designed it to be done between a husband and a wife. And these people are just going, have orgasms all the time. It's the best thing in the world. If you don't have someone with you, then you've got to pleasure yourself. And I'm just sitting there going, oh, flip. And I understand I'm not the target market because I'm a 20-something dude, and these are women that are in their middle ages and they're trying to discover their bodies and stuff. I know it's not for me, but come on, man. I was even telling a few of my lady friends about it. And they were like, no, come on, there's a line. There's nothing sacred anymore, they were all saying. And I have to agree, it was very off-putting and very gross, and it was tasteless, and it was vulgar, and it was just disgusting. I skipped the episode. I couldn't even be bothered to sit through the rest of it. And honestly, that had a very big effect, in my opinion, of the rest of the series. I went in with an open mind, but then I was just, it ruined it for me. Episode 4 was all about your body age, your facial age, and your diet. That one was interesting. It talks about your chronological age and how it's actually different to your biological age. Do with that what you will. Episode 5 was all about energy, and then episode 6 was all about psychics and mediums. So as I was saying, it's very, very, very alternative. It's very, very new age. And so a lot of it, I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. It's very progressive as well. So yeah, do with that what you will. To be 100% honest, like, look, I didn't get anything out of this series. I'm not going to go, ooh, I've opened up my eyes. I'm looking at the world in a completely new light. No. But then again, I can also tell you the series wasn't directed at me. Majority of what I took out of the series is, people are actually going to try this. And yeah, that's it. So look, I can tell you right now, the series is shot well. I had some big problems with the color grading. You can see that for a lot of the episodes they shot with cell phones because it was all vlogging and stuff like that. They didn't color grade those sort of sections in nicely, so you could tell very quickly when it was just a cell phone, when it was a professional camera. That was a little bit jarring, but everything else was edited together well. It was very professionally made. So if you're just looking for a bunch of really well-made interviews, this one's good. But honestly, episode 3 made me incredibly, incredibly uncomfortable. Like, even episode 1, when like they're all just sitting in a circle getting high, I'm just like, and I get it. The whole point of the series was to push boundaries and discover new stuff. Personally, I just don't see why it's necessary. Call me traditional. I think that you should be in control of your body, and I think there are certain problems you've got to deal with, and deal with them properly. I'm not a professional in terms of psychedelics, so I could be wrong, but that's just what I believe. I understand life gets incredibly, incredibly tough, but come on. Honestly, Goop as a company is incredible. They really are. Seriously, check out John Tron's video because he sums it up perfectly. But you see a lot of their goopy personality traits coming through in this series as well. And again, very alternative, very, very forward-thinking. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's just, I was honestly left speechless for a lot of the episodes. I'm just sitting there going, So I'm telling you right now, this series is going to attract two different types of people. People that think everything's legit and will treat it as gospel and will go, Gwyneth Paltrow said this, so this works. And then people that are more like me or are, a lot more critical of the show, who are going to sit there and laugh their bums off and go, I can't believe people are actually doing this. Those are the two people that this show is going to appeal to. The people in the middle are going to be immediately turned off by this. Immediately. It's got a very distinct niche. And will we get a season 2? To be 100% honest, I don't think so. But guys, that was my review. There's not really much to say about it. It is non-fiction. It's very documentary style. So everything is up for debate. If you guys enjoyed this series, please let me know down in the comments below. And let me know if you enjoyed it for what reasons. If you thought it was so bad it was good, awesome. If you thought it was legitimately good because it's good, awesome. Just let me know. But if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. You guys are the best. You're awesome. I hope to see you in my next review. You guys are the best. Stay fresh. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for once again watching my reviews. You guys really are the best. But I'd like to take this opportunity to shout out Sheldon Zam. Honestly, a complete giant of a man. This guy's got such a strong moral compass. He's awesome. I love him. If you guys want to see any of his videos, jump across to his channel now. The description down below in the bio. Seriously guys, check him out.